Oh, this is Life is Strange for the PS Quad. I guess this is a sort of a fiction adventure game in the style of something like a Telltale Adventure. I wanted to play Telltale Batman, which came out this month, the first episode, but I remembered I had this and thought I should give it a go. People talked a lot about it. It was a popular quasi-indie. I don't know, it's published by Square, so it can't be that. It's got that teenage angst theme going all over it here, but yeah, see, you can log into your Square Enix account and... Okay, I left the application. Is there DLC for this thing? Director's commentary. I have the complete season. I don't need director's commentary, that would just be weird. What in the world? Oh, I see. It's using blocked scene to block my, entering my email in for a Square Enix account, which I don't think I have. I wouldn't do that right now anyway. So let's go ahead and say a new game. Okay. So we have our soda and we have cookies for when we do well, and I guess sit down and watch a story. It's late at night right now. Oh, I forgot to look and see if there were subtitles.
What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope.
Is it every Bioshock protagonist ever? Yeah, the rest of the road was pretty short. Shady Groves master planned community.
Holy shit.
Oh. Dorothy's coming from Kansas. Press Y to dodge.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and
the people who write teacher lectures for works of fiction
weird.
Diane
have to be like thinking of the
there
most
you go,
boring
Victoria.
subject
Why
they could
Arbus?
work on.
Because of her images of hopeless faces.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson?
It's not
I can hear the class laughing at me
It's a
now.
Polaroid.
You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw
Oh boy,
humanity as
take
tortured,
selfies.
right?
That didn't take long.
And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh. Keep that to yourself.
I can't believe I still
Seriously,
have
though,
this pencil
I could
case.
frame any one
I
of
should
you in a
upgrade to
dark
the 21st century.
capture you in a
but
moment of
I like it
desperation.
old school.
At least that confirms
any
this
one of you
isn't the
could do that to
90s,
me.
which I wasn't sure about.
Isn't that too easy?
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
What if Arbus chose to capture people
I
at
do
the
love
height
my analog
of their
camera.
beauty or innocence?
I should take a quick picture
She had a
now.
brilliant eye.
My
So,
analog camera.
She could have taken another
Once upon a
approach.
time, we called those cameras.
My little
have to
camera
admit,
bag is battered,
I'm
but
not a
still
big fan
kicking.
of her work. I prefer.
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here.
Me too.
Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio.
He captured the
And I
essence
have
of
to get my
post-war
daily
youth
selfie
America.
quota.
And there was honesty.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
October, my favorite month, the best weather of the year. A lot of nostalgia. Happy birthday, 18th. Okay, so I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. Yep. And ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens. For some reason, I was always drawn to old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. But that's because you weren't alive when everyone had to use analog cameras. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. You and, like, everybody under 30? It's kind of funny because she seems, the way they play this up, she seems kind of shy, but I guess, you know, maybe I just don't give millennials the time of day, but to me, people who are big on selfies, I just usually assume are, like, narcissistic. Either that or they're celebrities who have a whole crowd of, you know, people who want to see their pretty faces. You know, if you're, you know, if you're one of those, like, heartthrobs or you're one of those models that's got a bunch of guys whacking it, why not? Childhood home to study photography at a private school. On a scholarship, even. I left behind my BFF. It feels weird to be here without seeing her yet. I'm officially an adult, but I don't always feel so wise or mature. Yep. Okay. Teacher's a great photographer, but pretty condescending. Sometimes pretentious. I'm honored he even bugs me to enter this national contest. Oh, Kate Marsh has an abstinence campaign. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. Well, there you go. Live and let live. I wonder if all that bullying has worn it down. I can see how it would. Maybe I should make an effort to talk to her more often. Maybe invite her to tea or a movie, although I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated films. Oh, is this? Okay, yep. Total bitch. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. So, another trope. Does everything for maximum drama. The odd thing is she does know art and photography. She can even say all those French names that break my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is why it's so obvious I'm embarrassed for her. She does everything but sit in his lap. He keeps his distance, though. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, we read
about the
that.
economic
Whoop, whoop,
conditions
whoop.
of the era.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Is this where you save? Oh, no. Just more. Oh, this is clever. Don't blow it all at once. How do you check your account? Oh.
But a beauty in the struggle.
So you
don't
gotta take a
have beauty
selfie if
without
you
a
want to
hint.
get any further in this
Which
game.
explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse.
Which
And
seems
both were the
kind
great
of disrespectful
chroniclers.
to do in the middle of
I
a
believe
lecture.
Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. Renaissance artists
couldn't
used
resist.
to use
The point
self-portraits to
remains
promote
that
their
the
works.
portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max,
There's a,
since
I've
you've
seen a
captured our
Rembrandt
interest and clearly
self-portrait.
want to join the conversation, can you please
It was
tell us the name
actually
of the process
modified
that gave
twice.
birth to the first self-portraits?
Well, let's be a know-it-all.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone.
But it worked well for,
Sad-face.
you know, painters of the
Very
old
good,
days
Victoria.
to
The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces,
basically
making
make a
them
painting
extremely
of
popular from the
themselves.
1800s onward.
so that they could,
The first American
you know,
daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You
say,
can find out
here's
all
how good
about
my
him
work is.
in your textbook.
Here's my
or
painting of
even
myself, and here I am
online.
standing next to it.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world.
And step
Great
in human
exposure, and it can
feces.
kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Just saying, there's a lot of bums pooping in San Francisco.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Let's look at this photo on the wall here.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us. I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
"10 reasons to get an email account."
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. That printer is amazing.
No.
I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show. Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks
use
like
a
somebody was
computer.
already working on this. Cool.
I have my moment in the camera.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock? God, I'm such a photo nerd. So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Did somebody leave this here?
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
Oh,
I
let's
should
go
have
ahead and
known.
use-
She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
I was gonna say, let's just go ahead and use somebody else's stuff. Let's go ahead and read somebody else's notebook.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
a proud tradition of just busting into people's stuff.
This is definitely where cameras go to
Developed
heaven.
from 20 years of
Oh man,
JRPGs.
they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What?
What?
Huh, this might make a cool shot.
Alright. Oh, an achievement.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Well, a callback.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera. Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious. Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Every time I look at Victoria, I just see a butt.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us.
Excuse
I'd
everyone.
never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Hold on a second. This controller's dying. Let's see if there's something we can do about it. Well, hold on a second. Okay, so that's recharging there. Oh, I see. So does this one recharge? Because this one's got a longer cord. Some of my USB cords don't behave well. Are we recharging? Yeah, we're recharging. Okay, so this game puts a red light on the LED of the PS4 controller, and I took that to mean that the thing was dying, because I started out with a low battery and began charging it to play this. So she didn't get her thing turned in, and he said, you can do better than that. And I think...
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
I guess it's 2013? Okay.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to. You always
Welcome to the real world.
Cute?
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
Because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
Square Enix
She's so
presents
fucking shy.
pretentious indie art film game. It's like Garden State, but interactive fiction. Okay. Yeah, that guy's knockoff Adidas look real from a distance.
American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without.
I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria. There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
Driving a
Is it missing
car by
person?
the seaside.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
World from the bright side.
These missing
No.
persons posters are
that one?
popping. I shouldn't be so
There you
stingy
go, look in the
with my
wrong
blood.
direction.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people. Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
No one can tell.
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
Girls like
Okay.
dollies
Is there
with
trigger
shiny
buttons,
smiles and plastic
face buttons, anything to run faster? No?
I wish I had
That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin.
an American girl.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Oh good, the bullying has already
I
begun.
hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member. Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Actually, in my experience, as a guy that got shoved around a lot,
It looks like she's been gone for months.
girls saying, hey, cut that out, will make guys often stop just because they want
Don't
the
need to
attention of girls.
concede. Missed the poetry jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
That's just my anecdote.
Talking about her own place.
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am.
Try her fountain.
Oh man, so many missing persons.
Good thing I left my AK at home.
That's when I fly.
They should just call it a sugar machine.
Oh, come
That
on.
would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out.
To your land.
You can never have enough ghosts and skeletons in the hall.
My school didn't even have a soda machine. Rather than being all Michelle Obama
There's
about
Hayden,
it.
another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
There you go, let's go in the bathroom.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
And then finally the music exited her head.
Now who would bother to write that crap?
What? Oh. Oh, good. Here we go.
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month.
Oh, okay.
At
well,
least
I'm
I
not
got
being
out of
original.
science class for that quiz.
Do 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 do.
This poster must drive people to have sex. I'm good to flow. Thanks.
So what button do I push to have a meltdown?
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
There we go. I think you gotta look at
I
yourself
feel
in
like
the
the
mirror.
universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy? Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
Just smile more.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
Neon blue
Okay,
butterflies
well, you
seem
don't
to
get
be
a photo op like this every day.
a common, I don't know, association with the supernatural or something in video games lately. I know there's at least one other game that does something like that.
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from?
You stare at the butterfly
It doesn't
and
look
then
like any kind I've ever seen before.
things change.
The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
Oops. Why are you in the girls' bathroom? Okay, well, I can guess.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own
Hey,
this
we're
scoop.
all
If I
accepting
want it,
around
I
here.
could blow it up.
You
You're the
use
boss.
the one that you feel is appropriate for you.
So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say.
Okay.
Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
shit.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
And that's when I realized that
Hella
my
more
problems
trouble
are
for
small.
this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was.
Right, let's try that again.
I already heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in
Well, how
black
am I
and
supposed
white?
to do my selfie now to
Okay,
continue
if
the
I'm
loop?
crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse time?
Go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless.
Well,
I did it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because
When
of
I
her
took my
images of
selfie,
hopeless
Jefferson asked me a question.
totally haunted by the eyes of
If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this
is
is for
making
real.
what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I need
as
to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style
well,
like a
can't
mirror.
move time back.
Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give
There
him
we
the
go.
right
brought out
answer?
fine detail.
go. I guess I have to go all the way to that point.
But Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way.
Still the...
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max,
San Francisco had to actually ban
Max,
the nudists.
You're not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
They were hanging out at the
Victoria, you still have to do your homework.
on the benches and stuff.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm not avoiding, just...
Biding time? Waiting for the elusive right moment?
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Quickly undo your previous action. Okay.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
John Lennon also thought Revolution number 9 was going to be a smash success instead of the most controversial Beatles song of all time.
Please, please. I can't tell
Good,
anybody.
we can run.
They'll think I'm crazy.
Can't let that music start up again.
Daniel,
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class.
There we go.
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing
Ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
People trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for
I'm
this.
too scared to get near this psycho.
Ever even missed your...
Going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
I need a hammer to break it open.
Missed your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Okay.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm
the
so
cart.
sick of people trying to control
There you
me.
go.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to. Your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he?
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Oh boy, what do we do?
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott.
If you see something, say something. That's
You
what all
sure?
the public
Yes,
posters always
he was in the
say.
bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything, since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
Nah. I think the alternative would be not as helpful.
Don't wander around here. Get on outside.
I'm
Max, you better
thinking
go
over
on
my
outside
life
now.
decisions. Lower prices, more money for their first car. Okay.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office? Thank you.
I always remember hearing on a
Rachel
podcast
Amber.
about
She
a,
looks so
a
hopeful
game
and
like
pretty.
this
I wonder what happened to her.
that it involved like an invisible ghost friend or something. And I can't remember if the game they were talking about was this game or if it was
I would
like
so be
Beyond
there
Two
if
Souls or
Sasquatch
something
actually
else.
did battle
I
a
mean,
Razorback.
It's kind of a common, not too common, but it's been done once or twice. But I don't tend to think of Beyond Two Souls as, having never played it, I have it for PS3, but never got
I better
around
read
to it.
Warren's text before he blows my phone up.
Okay, meet this
Okay,
guy
I
in
better
the
get to my
parking lot.
dorm and grab that flash drive.
This dude I can't talk to or say anything. Right.
Brooke actually has a drone? Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny, Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
Ooh. Negative. Negative reputation.
I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones.
Yeah, there's the drone. And there's squirrels going up. Oh my gosh. Skippy.
Miss Grant sure is dedicated to that petition. Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc.
What? Dorm rooms?
Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to harass students here.
Max, this isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of freedom. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater. You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Well, you can always change your mind.
Miss Grant, I totally respect your passion and knowledge, but some security cameras make me feel a little safer.
I'm not against security, Max. We should all be concerned when private space becomes public. Your generation has been tricked to think everything should be recorded.
This action will have consequences. So you can back it up. Does the
Hi,
whole
Miss Grant.
conversation
Excuse me,
starts
Max.
all over again?
Sure, I always have time for you.
David Madsen, our chief of
I guess cameras could have helped Rachel. I can see both sides.
You're fair-minded, Max. And we all pray Rachel is found safe and sound, bless her soul. But this petition isn't about her. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who...
The Native Americans?
The tribes who were here first, who welcomed the settlers. Both cultures found a mutual symbiosis and thrived. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture...
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
Well, let's see what that causes.
Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely
Good
make a
grief.
move.
Now that you mention it, he doesn't respond to Victoria's flirting. That means he has good taste.
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him. Well, I heard that from a good source.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
Well, can we,
Hey there, Stella. I'm not sure yet. I mean, he's clearly a genius, but I don't agree with everything he says.
He does get a bit pretentious, but he's passionate and just says what he thinks. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
Victoria is pretty obvious. I don't think Jefferson is into her.
I don't think she's closed the deal, but she's not the only player.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here.
Interesting. See, you learn something new every day at school.
Like I said, you have a lot to learn. Max. See you in class.
That's so cool that Blackwell is doing a show of Mr. Jefferson's work. That's one of his famous shots. I love how it captures the moment.
how do you run? Oh wait, you run... That's the best you can do. Dorms, we gotta go here anyway.
I need to go there and grab Warren's flash drive.
Alright.
Come on, Logan, bring it, bro.
Yeah!
I need to go to my room and return Warren's flash drive. The Prescott dormitory? Good lord, Nathan's family owns my dorm? I feel like Alyssa and I should be better friends.
Oh. Hi, Max.
Oh, dude.
What are you reading?
Love today or die forever. Don't even say anything.
It's a bestseller. What to say?
Good point. Now if you'll excuse me.
Alright. I doubt I can talk to the football. Oh, I can.
Zachary always looks like he'd rather be throwing back a beer than a football.
Football, Max. Big football. Step away.
Only the biggest of footballs allowed.
Good old Samuel. Some people are creeped out by him. He's not creepy, just X-Files weird. Howdy,
Let's go
Samuel.
talk to the weirdo.
Well, hello there.
What's up with these Rachel Amber posters?
Well, only she would know that, right?
I guess. It just makes the campus look sad.
You can't color over that sunlight.
This guy's got like a 60% chance of being falsely accused of something during this game.
What do you think happened to her?
Best not to dwell on the past. Samuel looks forward, like a clock.
You knew Rachel?
How can you know a prism? You just stare in awe. Now I have to go paint windows.
What was she like? She must have been popular.
Even sunlight can cast shadows. Rachel did both at once, you know. She was like a battery. Positive and negative.
See you later, Samuel.
And watch your step around here, Max. After After I sweep, I paint.
No.
Hey, Logan Robertson. All-American asshole.
No, bro.
Dick
you
bag.
can't take a picture. You gotta wait till Friday's game.
Ugh.